Picture this. You breeze into the airport, carry-on bag in hand, ready for your adventure, only to be pulled aside at security. Your heart skips a beat. You're asked to open your bag. Documents shuffled, items flagged, everyone waits. Your trip just got off to a rough start. What happened? You didn't do anything dramatic, you just packed wrong. And today, we're going to dive into 18 of the most common carry-on packing fails that will get you stopped at security so you can avoid them, glide through the checkpoint, and start your trip with confidence. Let's start with an obvious one, oversized liquids. The infamous 100 milliliters / 3.4 ounces rule exists for a reason, and yet it's still the cause of countless confiscations. You bring that fancy shampoo, the large bottle of lotion you swear you'll use, that huge spray of face mist, and boom, it's seized. Security pulls you aside while they sort your bag, while you awkwardly repack, while everyone behind you glares. It's a simple rule. Liquids, gels, aerosols in containers over 100 milliliters go in checked luggage or get left behind. Fail number 2, wrapped gifts. Yes, you thought you were being thoughtful, packing a beautifully wrapped present for someone at your destination, but security hates mystery parcels. If they can't clearly inspect what's inside because of wrapping, you're either stopped for extra screening or forced to unwrap it. At that point, your surprise is ruined, so pack the gift unwrapped or wrap it after you fly. Fail. Number 3, laptop or large electronics buried deep in your bag. You've stuffed everything above it: shoes, chargers, power bank, and now at the checkpoint, you're scrambling to pull the laptop out because it must be screened separately. That's wasted time, frustration, and the possibility of a manual bag search. Fail. Number 4, putting too many metal objects, belts, watches, heavy jewelry in your pockets or carry-on compartments. When the scanner beeps and you're told to remove your belt, take out coins, take off the watch, you're already behind metal triggers the alarms easily. Security will ask you to empty pockets, open bags. Keep it simple. Minimal metal when you approach the lane. Fail number 5, dense cluttered bags. When your carry-on looks like a jumble of items, books, shoes, gadgets, security's X-ray system may flag it. Items stacked weirdly, mixed categories, big dense objects near each other, all make the image harder to interpret. That means manual inspection. The solution? Pack smartly. Shoes at the bottom, electronics accessible, toiletry pouch in an obvious spot. Fail number 6, forgetting the 311 rule in the US and similar in other countries for liquids. 3.4 ounces, 100 milliliters or less, all containers in one quart-size clear zip-top bag, one bag per passenger. If you show up with multiple large bottles or you've spread liquids across unmarked bags, you're inviting extra screening. Fail number 7, self-defense items, tools, knives, blades hidden in carry-on. You may think it's harmless, a small multi-tool for emergencies, but security sees tool, weapon potential, and you get flagged. These belong in checked luggage. Fail number 8, lithium battery heavy items or power banks packed improperly. Airports are increasingly strict about spare or large capacity batteries because of fire risk. If your power bank exceeds limits or is buried, expect delays or confiscation. Fail number 9, bringing too much cash or valuables loose in the bag. It may not be about security scanning, but it invites questions about declarations. One travel pro warned that carrying large amounts of undeclared cash can lead to serious consequences. Fail number 10, food items that look suspicious, dense powders, thick pastes, large containers of spread. Security may think it's something else and ask for inspection. Loose powder over a certain volume, you're likely to be flagged. Fail number 11, not packing your carry-on within airline size or weight limits. forcing you to shift items at the gate or pay extra, and security doesn't like you repacking in line. This often happens on budget airlines where carry-on includes only a personal item unless you pay. Fail number 12. Trying to bypass carry-on rules with sneaky tricks or extra bags. Yes, there have been viral videos of people hiding a second bag or stuffing items into odd bags. One such hack resulted in the passenger being banned. Fail number 13. Overpacking and using random packing hacks that confuse scanners. For example, stuffing a pillowcase full of clothes believing it's allowed, security identifies odd shapes or hidden items and stops you. Fail number 14. Wrapping items inside unusual containers, like large bowls, boxes, or using too many separate compartments while mixing liquids, electronics, hard items. This disorganized layout triggers scrutiny. Keep things flat, layered, clear. Fail. Number 15. Not removing your electronic devices or organized items for screening. When you're told to remove a laptop/tablet and you haven't, you get stuck. Ensuring things are easy to remove speeds up the process. Fail number 16. Wearing bulky shoes, heavy jackets, or packing them inside the carry-on so you carry them through security. Carry-on rules often allow those items on you rather than in the bag, making the bag lighter and less cluttered. Overpacking shoes can make your bag heavy and messy. Fail. Number 17. Packing items that may trigger hazardous materials rules. For example, certain beauty tools with gas cartridges, like cordless curling irons, or aerosol cans, if not packed correctly. These may be seized or cause big delays. Fail number 18. Ignoring country-specific rules. What's allowed in the U.S. may not be allowed in your destination country or connecting airport. No one wants to be stuck at the gate because you packed something that's legal in one nation but banned in another. Always check. Now that we've laid out the 18 fails, let's flip the script and talk about what you should do. How to pack your carry-on like a pro, ensure you breeze through security, and keep your travel stress-free. First, start with a dedicated carry-on bag that meets airline size and weight restrictions. Make sure it has quick access compartments, especially near the top for documents, laptops, and toiletry pouches. Second, organize your items for screening ease. Liquids in a clear quart-size bag, electronics on top, metal objects minimal and accessible, shoes and heavy items towards the bottom. This removes surprises at the checkpoint. Third, use packing cubes or segmented spaces so your bag visually presents well on the X-ray machine. A neatly packed bag is less likely to be selected for additional screening. One article specifically notes that cluttered or dense bags increase delays. Fourth, minimize high-risk items. Keep any knives, tools, oversized batteries, and questionable food off your carry-on. If in doubt, put it in your checked baggage. Fifth, know your international rules and your connecting airports. For example, the 3-1-1 rule in the U.S., but other countries may have different or additional restrictions. If you're flying internationally, check both departure and arrival security guidelines. Sixth, pack with intent. Use a capsule mindset for clothes, carry the essentials, know your route, and leave room for items you may pick up on your trip. A well-planned bag is lighter, smoother, and less likely to cause issues. Seventh, prepare ahead of security. Have your travel documents ready, laptop or tablet out of the bag if required, metal items removed, liquids packed in the correct pouch. This prep speeds up your queue and reduces stress. Eighth, stay calm and confident at the checkpoint. A confident traveler with well-organized baggage signals less risk to security agents. Conversely, runners of the hack crowd, big cash bags, hidden items, oversized kits, raise red flags. Now consider this. You're getting ready for a quick trip. You pack your carry-on the night before. You check the airline's size policy. You're good. You gather your liquids in a clear bag. You place the laptop at the top. You leave the power bank label visible and under limit. You avoid bringing tools or suspicious items. You keep your valuables secure. Then you walk into the airport, approaching security as a prepared flyer. You present your bag with confidence, you send your liquids pouch forward, your laptop out, and you step through. That's how the trip begins smoothly. Contrast that with the scenario when you pack without thinking, all liquids mixed, gifts wrapped in shiny paper, tools hidden inside, heavy metal jewelry in your pockets, and you arrive at the queue, sweaty, juggling unloading items, apologizing, waiting, maybe missing your connection. No one wants that. Now let's talk about the real world. Recently, an airport rule update issued by the Transportation Security Administration, TSA, flagged a common beauty tool packing issue: cordless curling irons with gas cartridges. If packed in checked luggage incorrectly, they can trigger hazmat responses. This is not small. You could trigger full inspection, flight delay, or even remove it. And another travel insider noted the risk of carrying large amounts of undeclared cash has led to fines or confiscation. These aren't sensationalist stories. They're real consequences of seemingly small packing mistakes. We often think, it won't happen to me, but airports see thousands of bags daily. One error could cost you time, money, or worse, ruin the start of your vacation. So, before you zip up your bag, run through this quick checklist. Are all liquids under 100 milliliters and in one clear quart-sized bag? Is your laptop or tablet clearly accessible for removal? Have you removed bulky metal items and minimized coins and keys? Is your bag visually organized? Shoes bottom, clothes neatly arranged, electronics top? Did you check that your carry-on meets the airline's size or weight limit? Have you avoided packaging hidden boxes, tools, or suspicious food items? Did you verify international packing rules if you're connecting or flying overseas? Are your batteries and power banks compliant with airline/hazard rules? Is your cash and valuables declared or within legal limits? If the answer to all is yes, you're in excellent shape. Walk in with calmness. Approach the security lane ready. Show the liquids bag, take out your laptop, empty your pockets if needed. You'll sail through. Let's highlight a few sample case stories of real fails. One traveler brought a large jar of powder supplements thinking it was fine. It looked suspicious on the X-ray and triggered a full bag inspection. Another tried to bring a hidden second carry-on bag using a viral pillowcase hack, resulting in them being banned. And another, the aforementioned beauty tool fiasco, large gas cartridge curling iron packed in checked baggage, caused a hazmat response. These are not edge cases. They're leaked to the public so we can learn. But it's not just about avoiding fail. It's about making packing an asset to your travel experience. A well-organized carry-on means you skip the hold luggage queue, avoid baggage fees, free up time, and start your trip relaxed. You stroll into your destination, grab your bag from overhead, and you're ready. No delays, no stress. You gain back time, energy, and peace of mind. Let's zoom out. Why do these rules exist? Because airports and airlines process thousands of bags and people daily. The smoother your bag appears for scanning, the clearer the picture for security. Dense, odd-shaped, poorly organized bags slow down everyone. They cause backups, manual checks, delays. You, the prepared flyer, help keep the system efficient. So by packing smart, you're not just helping yourself. You're helping everyone behind you too. And there's another layer. Budget airlines are stricter than ever. Overweight carry-ons, extra bags, sneaky packing hacks, they cost the carrier money and slow boarding. So yes, packing smart means flying cheaper, faster, better. Now, let's wrap this around an example you might face. Your flight is early morning. You've avoided checked baggage for convenience. You're wearing your heaviest items. Your bag is under the carry-on limit. You packed your liquids properly. You organized your electronics. You kept tools and cash minimal. You're set. At the airport, you reach security having preemptively removed your watch and belt, placed your liquids pouch on top, laptop at the ready, the TSA or equivalent officer smiles, you nod, you pass. That moment gives you a rush of relief. You've done it. Contrast. You arrive with your bag bursting, cylinder of powders, gift wrapped inside, tools tucked away, metal in pockets, laptop buried. The lane halts. You hear your name called. The gate attendant frowns. You're asked to repack, to remove items. You watch your flight board. You're stressed. You'll spend the rest of your trip apologizing for your own mistake. So the point is clear. Packing well is not optional if you want a smooth airport experience. It's essential. Your carry-on is your travel partner. Treat it with respect. Let it be efficient, compliant, accessible. Before we close, here are 3 advanced but simple habits of elite travelers that'll keep you always ahead. 1. On the night before travel, weigh your carry-on at home. Many gate rejections happen because the bag is just a few kilos too heavy. 2. Use a dedicated zip bag for electronics/chargers that sits on top of your carry-on so you can easily access it at security and reduce rummaging. 3. Maintain a travel essentials pouch inside your carry-on. Passport, travel wallet, boarding pass, digital and physical, small pack of wipes, headphone, and a refillable water bottle, empty until after security. This common pouch keeps your hand carry consistent and avoids last-minute swaps. If you adopt these habits, you reduce the odds of being pulled aside dramatically, and even if you are, you'll handle it confidently. Let's hope for your next flight that everything goes seamlessly, from check-in to boarding to touchdown. Because when you start right at the security line, you set the tone for your entire journey. Want to make every trip smoother? Hit like, share this video with a friend who's always getting stopped at security, and subscribe for weekly Travel Master content from Fly Smart. Now drop a comment below. Which of these packing fails have you fallen victim to, and how are you fixing it for your next flight? Thanks for watching. Travel smart, fly smarter, and I'll see you at your next destination.